friends. Hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Welcome back to yet another video of the Football Mania to bring you all the latest news and exciting updates from the football world. There is only one place to start today's video, and that is talking about the match between Barcelona and Bayern Munich. It was an absolute disaster for Xavi Hernandez and his men, and it is now official that for the second consecutive season, Barcelona will be playing in the Europa League. Yes, my friends, they have been knocked out of the Champions League group stage for the second consecutive season, and it just goes to show that this Barcelona team, in spite of spending a fortune in the summer transfer window, is still lacking quality. And whenever they have come up against big oppositions, be it in the El Clasico or be it a team like Bayern Munich or even Inter Milan, they have failed to deliver. That is the bottom line. And going into this match, Xavi Hernandez and his men already knew that they were knocked out because Inter Milan defeated Victoria Pilsen at the San Siro by 4 goals to nil, which meant that Barcelona automatically have no chance to qualify for the knockout stages of the Champions League, and they will be heading to the Europa League. And coming into this match, I was at least expecting a fight. I was expecting a desire to win a football match and that kind of commitment which I would see from any Barcelona player. And even before the match started, I was completely taken aback by the starting lineup of Barcelona. Marcos Alonso was playing left centre back and he usually plays as a wing back. Can anyone tell me what was the rationale or the reason behind him starting in the left centre back position? I don't think even in his Chelsea days he has ever played in the left centre back position. He's a very good wing back, and you had the likes of PK and Eric Garcia on the bench. With all due respect to a player like Eric Garcia, he can obviously field the pitch, and he can partner Jules Koundé as the left-sided centre back. There is no question about it. And as soon as I saw Hector Bellerin as the right back, I felt that this is going to be a very, very long evening for Barcelona because he is a player who always fails to deliver. He is a player who is not defensively minded, and he always likes to bomb forward from the right hand side, and he tries to use his pace. And playing in a team like Barcelona, you know that you are going to have the wealth of the possession of the ball and you will be creating chances. But coming up against a team like Bayern Munich, which is so well structured under Julian Nagelsmann, it was always going to be a tough task. And the front three with Sadio Mane, with the likes of Choupo-Moting and even Serge Gnabry, it was always going to be a difficult task to stop the menace. And even with a player like Jamal Musiala, who has been doing wonders for Mia San Mia, I just feel that this was a very, very bad selection. And talking about the first half, it was a very brisk start by the Bavarians, a very good through ball for Sadio Mane. He was completely onside, and once again, Bellerin was the culprit. He was playing him on, and a very well taken finish by the Senegalese striker. And it was always going to be a very, very smooth ride for Bayern Munich. I saw that Barcelona were trying to create chances which was coming only through Usman Dembele, because whenever he got the ball, he was looking to take on Alfonso Davies as the left back of Bayern Munich. And I felt that he was actually trying to do something, but the other players were just non-existent. The complete midfield was overshadowed by Jamal Musiala, Leon Goretzka, and Joshua Kimmich, the captain. And I have to tell that if you don't have the intensity in the game, if you don't show the desire to take on the defenders and take that risk, you will ultimately succumb. And this is exactly what Barcelona did. They were not ready to take on the defenders. They were not taking that additional risk, and that is where Bayern Munich capitalized. They were playing with that free-flowing nature of theirs, and whenever a player like Joshua Kimmich gets the ball, he looks up, he spots the run of Sadio Mane, or from the right-hand side there is Serge Gnabry who can offer the pace, and they are just lethal on the counter-attack. They are even good in terms of the build-up. You have a player like Matthias de Ligt and alongside him, I think Mazraoui is one of the best right backs in the world right now. And I hadn't heard much of him before he came to Bayern Munich. And now that he is there in a big club, I am able to see what quality he possesses. And 1-0 soon became 2-0. A very well structured counter attack once again by Bayern Munich. This time it was Eric Choupo-Moting who was at the end of the move, and it was 2-0 for the Bavarian Giants. And I always felt that they never got out of second gear throughout this match. That is down to the poor quality of Barcelona and also the patience of Bayern Munich. They knew when to press, they knew when to retreat, and they knew when to hit Barcelona on the counter attack. All these three tactics worked brilliantly for Nagelsmann, and I just feel that in the second half, Barcelona were more competitive. They were opening up the space on the wings, especially when Rafinha came on. He was trying to create chances. He was taking on Alphonso Davies. Dembele moved on to the left hand side, and you had a player like Frankie De Jong in the midfield who was trying to, make those third man runs, and that was something which Barcelona have been doing all season. And Lewandowski was so desperate to score against his former club that even he ultimately failed. Yes, there was a penalty shout in the first half, but it was rightfully disallowed because of a touch by Matthias de Ligt. And I felt that Barcelona were not having that cutting edge in the final third. If they had that edge, if they had that kind of instinct of creating a chance and scoring a goal, probably we could have seen an even match. However, Bayern Munich were ultimately just going to, perform professionally. It was a very commanding win, 3-0 with a stoppage time goal in the 95th minute by Benjamin Pavard. And that was game, set, and match. Just to rub salt into the wounds of FC Barcelona, I felt that 3-0 was a very, very flattering scoreline. And in the end, now that they are out of the Champions League, there will be more questions for Xavi Hernandez to answer. But the main question lies that whether Xavi Hernandez is the right man to take FC Barcelona forward. That is the big question, my friends. I would love to know your thoughts on what do you feel about Barcelona's situation right now that they're in the Europa League. What kind of financial blow will it mean to the club off the pitch? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And if you like this video, please do not forget to hit the like button, share it amongst your friends and network. And if you have not yet subscribed to the Football Mania, please do so. Show me some love. And until next time, stay safe and take care.